can't keep letting motherfuckers walk all over. You know, we playing too nice with everybody. But what if I'm not strong enough? Who is gonna listen to them or to this no? What you need to do is more than show them that you that bitch. Right. I am that bitch. I'd rather be real with you. Real hot girl shit. It ain't always about what you like, sometimes it's about what's right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You never can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' give it to you, right? I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You never can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' give it to you, right? When you wanna play with me, you know I'm undefeated. I'm real high, girl, know how to keep a nigga heated. You say you want me, they won't treat me how you wanna be treated. You told me keep it real, but you don't practice what you're preaching. You want me to blow your phone up and come and looking for you till I find you. You really want me to walk the hoe that you fucking with if I find her. Get you out that busy, I don't give a fuck what you ain't got time for. You look me in my eyes and know you lying, man. That's broad, bro. You know I was a player, but you know you relax. You know that you gon' hate me if I start to play and get back. I ain't trying to some damage when you made me, boy. I've been there. You trying to make me something that I ain't. I'm about to be your B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' give it to you, right? I'd rather be your B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway.
Straight up. Real talk. Yeah. Real look. You ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, say, hey, look. You know what I'm saying? Now we both play with y'all. Johnny, what's up? You alright? You good? You out here? You gonna take a testify on campus or leave it there? You can let that testify say, man. Oh, you know, yeah.
But it's 2020, I ain't finna argue about twerking. Since you wanna test some words, might as well jump in with both. If you give me and you see me, better act like you don't know me. If you feel what another bitch gon' feel, gon' you realize she ain't got you like I got you. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' give it to you, right? I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' give it to you, right? I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' give it to you, right? I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H. You with you.
All right. We not own the rights to that song first and foremost. But I do want to say welcome y'all back to the Pressbox, man, on this wonderful Sunday that the Lord has made. Don't make me start preaching, but I will.
Amen.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. All right then. All right. Yeah, again, we got some special guests in the house. I got a special co-host in the house. We're going to go around the table and do some introductions. I am your host, Barlene. Shout out to my man, CA, out there running around on this beautiful Sunday. But I got Mrs. Deidre in here as my co-host before we introduce our guests. These folks know who I am. Tell these people a little bit about yourself.
My name is Deidre Lawson. I reside in the great city of Houston, Texas, but born and raised here in Longview. I am a lifelong educator, former head of schools of a charter and public school. I've currently founded a research and consulting firm that provides educational consulting and project management and strategic planning for schools and campuses that serve our children, but specifically for schools and campuses that are trying to provide a proper, empowering environment for Black children. So I spend my time doing research and providing consulting work for schools as well as for families that want to homeschool. And I also have a research partner in my research work, and I have a podcast called Educating While Black. So I'm excited to be here with the Pressbox today.
Damn, sound like I ain't doing enough. Exactly. Shit, I need to get on my job. We're done. You feel me? But yeah, we do got a special guest in the house, Miss Chaniya.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? A businesswoman.
Yes.
Look, we really just came to let these people know, that our followers know, let the YouTube world know, and even your people know that you are serious about your business and how you got started. So just tell us a little bit about yourself first.
Okay, so my name is Chaniya. I'm 20. I'm from Long Beach, Texas. I'm attending TJC with the coronavirus, everything online.
Right.
I have multiple businesses, I guess I could say. So my main one is like Sassy Collections, which is like my brand. So it's like my lip gloss and my Sassy pens and everything. And then I have Touch by Sassy, which is my lashes. I do individual lashes and extensions. I'm certified. And then I dance too. So yeah, I've been dancing like forever. So I do like little dance classes. Every year I have an annual dance camp for like the little girls and stuff in Longview.
Okay. I'm going to tell my daughter about this. We're going to get to that later on. Let's start at the beginning. Okay. The lashes part. What is the name of that business?
Touch by Sassy.
How did you come up with that, and what made you say, let me start my own business with doing lashes?
Okay, so I started off with the lip gloss first. I really was just playing. I used to work in Jack in the Box. Like when I turned 16, I started working in Jack in the Box. And I was sitting there one day, and I text my beautician, Sophia, like she helped me with everything. Like she low-key like a mentor, second mama type stuff. So I texted her and I was like, I think I want to start doing lip gloss. And she's like, okay, look into it. And then so I looked into it, and I came to her with the idea. And then I just started making it. I did it at home. I was just playing. Like I started giving some away or whatever. And then the lip gloss started taking off. I made some changes, stuff got better. And then one day I was just chilling too. And I was talking to Chrissy. I was like, let me practice lashes on you. I want to learn how to do lashes. And then this girl did it. She used to do my lashes. And so I texted her too. And I'm like, can you help me learn how to do lashes? It went like that. Then I started doing lashes. Other people started introducing me to other people. Then I ended up meeting this girl. Her name's Keisha. She teach you how to do the lashes, how you get certified and everything. And then before, when I was horrible, Chrissy let me practice on her. It was horrible.
So she got
Yeah.
it like Chrissy.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, right here.
Like, horrible. Like, I don't see why she let me do it. Her eyes burning and everything. Yes. And then, so I ended up taking the class. I got certified. And I just been doing lashes. So that's how the lashes started. And I really didn't even, see myself even doing lashes. I just liked them. And so I just started.
So you mentioned that you reached out to your beautician or someone that did your hair, and you talked to her about wanting to start the lip gloss business, and she kind of gave you some recommendations on how to get started. And then you also said with the lashes, you talked to somebody named Dee Dee. So tell us a little bit about how those people kind of gave you enough information to get you started and investigate so that you could be prepared to.
Okay. I was my beautician, she always been there to give me advice. Then I see her have her own business, how she got her own brand, and how she do all that type of stuff. So of course she'll be the perfect person for me to go to and ask anyway. And so she was just do my research. She was asking hey, your lip gloss will be different from everybody else. There's a whole bunch of people that they sell lip gloss.
Right.
What's gonna make other people want to buy yours? Other than you just being Chaniya. And then, so I thought about all that, and then we went from there. And then with the lashes, Dee Dee was she'll help me, and she was let me know. I sent her pictures when I did Chrissy lashes, horrible. She was just you need to fill them in more, you need to do this more, and I was okay. And then, so it went from there.
So from the business side of it, what was one of the first things once you got your skill set around the lashes and you knew how you wanted your lip gloss to look? What was one of the first things that you did to actually set up your business to make sure that everything was on the up and up?
I always go to Facebook. So I always did a giveaway, I guess you could say. So I always had 3 people share this, like this, and comment, and I'll give out 3 lip glosses. So that was always my strategy to get the word out, or to get more people I guess you could say not educated, but to be aware. They see okay, she do lashes now, okay, she do lip gloss now, and then when people sharing and liking, other people see it from their pages, and other people see it from their pages. So I always did that to start off anyway, anything.
And then also on top of Touch by Sassy, you have Sassy Collections, which is a boutique. So tell us a little bit about what you do with that in addition to the lip gloss.
Okay, so with Sassy Collections, I just be finding little stuff sometimes okay, I want to sell this. I really be all over the place. I don't never want to limit myself, so I always do different stuff anyway. So I just be ooh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But the lip gloss, I feel I'm gonna always stick to. I just feel that's me. The lip gloss is just me, I feel And then so I have my lip gloss and I have Sassy pens. And the Sassy pens cute little sayings. I have some hot girl, some say period.
What you mean pen? The pen on your body?
No, they go for your hair.
Oh, yeah.
I got some in the car. I should have brought them.
You should have brought them in here. You got to brought them in.
It's never too late.
Okay. my mom could go grab them in a minute. Okay, but they like different sayings and stuff. Then I have like all the zodiac signs, and they like just cute little blank down her pin. She could put it on her real cute. At one point in time, I was doing clothes, but it was like too much for me to keep up with being in school and dancing and stuff. So I stopped doing the clothes. And then I'm working on something now. I don't want to tell y'all yet. But I'm working on something now that I'm gonna add to Sassy collections. But I just add like different stuff to it. You know, like I just add to it.
This is what I want to know before we move on this. What was in your mindset to make you say, okay, I want to work a job, I got to work a job to fund my business or whatever. But what made you just be like, you know what, I want to go in business for myself?
I hate working for people. I hate people telling me what to do. Like, I
A
don't
boss
want
mentality.
Yeah, like I don't be on nobody else's time. I don't want nobody else to do what I got to go to work. Like, what I got to do, why I got to be there. Like, and I always, I don't know. And I felt like I always had to tell, like, I got to make my own money. Either I'm going to eat or I'm starved, so something gotta shake, and so.
Feel that.
Yeah, so just like, I really don't know, like, I don't know, I just always had the mentality, like, I didn't ever think I was better than everybody, but it was like, I want better, so I'm gonna do different, or whatever, and I know I want a different life than everybody else, so I'm gonna just do what I gotta do, I guess.
Right.
So,
To have something different.
yeah, to make sure everything works.
One of the things you mentioned is that you're also in school to be a teacher, to be an educator. How do you balance out? You know, because there definitely has to be some prioritizing for you to make sure you stay on top of your grades and you're doing your social media marketing and you're professional, you have your certification. So how do you balance out everything to make sure that your business is where it needs to be and school is handled also?
It's real hard. Actually, so like when we was in school, I would actually go to tutoring like Monday through Thursday, like so, cause I get out of class at 12:45. So I'm gonna go to tutoring from 1 all the way to like 5 o'clock, and then I had dance practice at 6:30. We get out like to 9 or something. So I do tutoring, and my tutoring will help me like with my math work, cause I'm struggle with math, hate math lessons. So she helped me like with math work, or I go to a tutor for something else, or I go to teacher office hours. I would just use that time during the week, Monday through Thursday. I'm gonna finish all my schoolwork because I already know how I want to be on the weekend.
Right.
I know I'm gonna party. I know I'm gonna have fun. And then like my business, I'm gonna do it like I may sit in class and drop a little tweet, drop a little Snapchat about something, or I may like be in tutoring, may have a break. I will post something then too. And then like once I got a dance practice and stuff, I really be up late at night. Like I would go to sleep like 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, like because I'm up thinking about what I want to do next, or I'm gonna post all this, I'm gonna do all that. So it's real hard. Yeah, and sometimes on the weekend, I still like do a little homework, like on Saturday mornings. If I don't finish something, then I'm gonna do like a quiz that morning, then do that night or something. And then I got the rest of the day to do whatever I wanna do. Then on Sundays, I really use it to like chill, like get all my stuff together, or I'm like winding down from the week before and get myself prepared for the next week. So it's real hard, but I have breakdowns sometimes, but I just get back on like.
And it speaks to where you are though, because people definitely need to hear that entrepreneurship, you know, that's pushed a lot, but it's not easy. You have to put in the work to make sure that gets done. So for people to hear that you have to prioritize yourself and be disciplined about the hours that you're spending on school versus your business is very important, especially for younger people that want to follow in your footsteps behind that.
I do slack sometimes on social media, but other than that, I try.
You gotta start setting them up to where they do it automatically.
I had it out, but I didn't like it. It was weird. It started glitching and doing crazy stuff. So, but now since like I'm at a school, like how I'm at home, it's real better than
Right,
like every day I post something every day. So like, okay, I got time. Yeah, so that's a good thing that came out of the coronavirus. The only thing.
What about online? Is your online, as far as sales, do you have sales online?
Yeah, I have a website too. And so yeah, I get notifications and stuff
Okay,
like that
tell us
too.
about the website.
Okay, it's www.sassycollections.net. And so that's what like all my lip gloss said, and like all the stuff that I add to be Sassy Collections on the business part, whatever, all that goes to my website. So it send me notifications and I have orders and stuff like that. So that's how I keep up with that.
I want to talk a little bit about the dance classes and the camps that you do, and you know your desire to go into the field of education. But before that, I also noticed that in addition to you having a business, you also provide business starter kits for other people that may be interested in trying to start a business. Tell us a little bit about what that opportunity looks like and how people can reach out to you in regards to that.
Okay, I hear people all the time like saying what I was saying, like I hate working for people, I want to work, stuff like that. And then so I really was, this was Christmas break too, like I've been thinking of stuff like I was like, okay, I got this break, what I'm gonna do. So I was at home, it was Christmas break, and then I was talking to them, my friends, so then I was talking to them, I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna put a business kit together, cause like I know how I was when I started, I didn't know what to do, like I was just on Instagram and on social media, and I just found this business kit that this girl was selling, and I bought it from her, and then it helped me, then I started gaining more information, I started finding my own vendors, like that's how I am, like how, like I guess where I am today, cause like I just started finding more stuff, and more stuff, And then so I made the business kit, so it has 10 different vendors. And so you get all the 10 vendors. I put in there like, cause I didn't know how to contact the vendors, I didn't know how to pay them, but I made sure, cause I was like, I know how it is to just be like, just blind in the field, like don't know how to do this. So I put in there like how to contact the vendors, how to send them the money. I put in there like a checklist. Okay, you start with your business name, you go with your plan, who the audience you want to target to. I put all that in there.
Don't give them too much. You got to sell the rest of it. You can't give too much. You got to sell the song.
Inside the business kit, and then so I just do it like on my social media. I don't have it like on my website or whatever. So my Facebook is Chaniya Polk, and then on there I just post on there. You just inbox me, and I let them know more questions. They have questions. And then they just pay for it, send me that email, and I send in a business kit.
And how much is it? Because when I looked at it, I don't even. It was like it's $80. Yeah, that's a steal.
I like, cause I wanted to say I paid like $2 something, like when I first started. Yeah.
And if you don't have somebody that you can go to that's going to kind of guide you through what those first steps should be, I think it's a very great idea to invest $85. We spend $85 on a night out any day. So to invest that in your business and know who to contact and your checklist of things to have in order. I think that's a great way to
I let them know, like once they still buy it, I still keep in contact with them. Like, do you have any more questions? How everything going?
Follow
how was this? Yeah, like how is this vendor? Yeah. So I was in school one time. This girl bought it. They went to TJC with me, and she met me in the library. She's like, "Can you help me?" And I was like, "Yeah." She came in the library. We had a little session. I helped her contact the vendor, save it to her phone, showed her how to work the little app or whatever.
She's coaching y'all on this, y'all.
Big facts. Big facts. Now let's move on a little bit to the dance part. We can always go back. But you said you've been dancing, which we all probably been dancing back when we was coming up. You know, we were doing the WAP and the butterfly and all this other different kind of
pool
shit.
stick though.
But the pool stick. You know what I'm saying? So what made you say, not only do I want to dance, but you know, I want to teach dance too and bring up younger children and get them something to do. How did that come about?
Okay, so I was on dance teams before. And then I didn't like specifically know like that I liked this type of it, like major it hip hop until my old dance coach, they came to Longview, and I don't know how they heard about me, but they actually reached out to me like telling me to come try for the dance team. So I went to the dance team, I tried out, I ended up making it, and then not too long, like a couple months after that, I ended up making captain over the dance team. And then so after me doing the dance team, like I fell in love with the little kids that was on the dance team with me. Like I made friends with all the people that was on the dance team with me. I love going to the competitions and everything. And then so, I don't know how it really just came about, but I think I started offering like sessions, helping other kids. Cause you know, we have a little dance team too, like it was like the Sensational Bells and it was the Minis. And they had tryouts and stuff, so I started offering like, you can pay me for sessions and I'll work with your daughter, like, oh, I help her like I help her prep for this. And then I was a cheerleader too, so like, okay, I can help your daughter try for cheerleading, like I can prep her for this too. And then so I was like, I want to do something to give back to the community, give other kids something to do too. So I came up with the dance camp idea, and we started looking for a building, and that's how that came into play. And I started finding sponsors for everything. So it just started becoming like a every year thing. So and then I was just like, I love kids too.
And this is choreographed.
Yeah, and so I love kids too. And then so I was like, I can do something for kids. And
so in addition to doing the lessons for tryouts or individual, you said that you also do camps every year?
Yeah, it's just like a dance camp. I name it, it's just like Chaniya Polk Secondary Dance Camp, like this is the 3rd annual or whatever. And so in the dance camp, like, I only charge, I want to say I only did like $20 a kid last year. They got a t-shirt, I fed them little snacks. It was like 4 hours, I think. They drop off the kids, we stretch, of course, whatever. We have like a little session, get to know your body, a little icebreaker. And then I teach them like walks and parades, whatever. Then we go over stands, and then we have a show off when the parents get there. And so yeah, then I make them do a stand battle because I know they like dancing with each other. That's the fun part about dancing anyway. So they do a stand battle with them, and they be real fun.
So this is the type of dance you said like majorette drill team, but this is kind of like dancing dolls. Okay, so people kind of know what type of dancing we're talking about. So if you have a daughter, probably any child that's a young lady between the ages of 3 and 17 has seen dancing dolls and that type of stuff. So that's the kind of dancer that you specialize in helping.
Yeah, like HBCU dancing.
Right. Right, so if you have a young lady that's trying out for a high school team or preparing to try out for a college team, especially HBCUs, because it's a little different than being a Longview Viewette, but she can definitely help prepare you all for that.
Probably a little more gyration,
a little bit more
hip movement,
a little more flexibility.
Okay.
But just so everybody kind of understands what type of dancing she's talking about, I've noticed from our interview with you that you do a really awesome job of taking your talents and taking your skill set and saying, you know, how can how can I monetize off of this, or how can I make sure that this is something that's going to, prepare me in life to be a better entrepreneur. So what would be your advice to other youth that are interested in entrepreneurship or kind of trying to think about how to enter into monetizing some of the things that they like to do? Because it sounds like from our conversation that you're doing stuff that you really enjoy doing, and not something that you're just doing just so you can make money.
Let it be something that you love. Like, don't worry about what people like to say. Like, it's gonna be scary, but like, just go for it. Like with everything I do, I just go for it. Like, I don't care. Like, did it get some negative feedback, of course, but like, I did it. Oh well. Like, it just is what it is. Like, just go for it. Like,
I just want to point out, y'all, there was 2 awesome points she just made about anything you're doing, especially as it relates to a business or work. If you're doing something that you love, it's not work.
Yeah, and that make it real fun. You won't mind doing it either.
And then the second thing is probably the most important thing is not giving a shit about what anybody got to say about what you're doing, because a lot of times we'll have good ideas, or we'll be blessed with divine ideas, and then we'll let other people talk us out of it, or we'll even talk ourselves out of it because we're afraid about what people are going to say. So those were 2 very awesome points, I think.
You majored in education. You mentioned that you like children. Has that been something that you've always known, or is it when you started doing the dance camps that you were like, okay, I can do this too? What made you go to school to major in education?
I always loved kids. Like, I always was babysitting. My brother was always with me everywhere I went because he was with me all the time. And then, everywhere me and Chris was at, Cody was behind us. But I always, like, when I used to be at school, I was like, oh, can I go to the little kids classroom teacher? Like, can I go to the library to help out the kids? Like, I always wanted to do stuff like that. I always just wanted to do my own thing, I guess. And then, so, I started working at a daycare. I worked at a daycare, but I still was little kids. I still was watching other people's kids, like, at home and stuff on my own time. And so, I actually went to TJC to do occupational therapist. Like, I also did occupational therapist. But I loved kids, so I went to work with kids and also travel to go to people's houses and work with kids. Got there, the classes wasn't really easy, and I was like, I really don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to be in here studying A&P. Like, this ain't for me. Like, I don't want to do this. And so I ended up talking to my dance coach that's at TJC, and he was like, just change your major to education. Like, that's what you want to do anyway. And so I changed to education, and I started doing like my observational hours and everything, and I started falling in love with it. Like, okay, this is what I want to do. But I really don't know if I want to go into the school, because I really want to own my own daycare.
Right.
So I don't know if I want to like church to own my own daycare, or like go to school and teach for some years and then open it.
You can definitely open a daycare. I mean, education is one of those fields. Teachers, and we know what teachers' pay is and what teachers' salary is, but that's not where the money's at.
Yeah.
The money oftentimes is in, the consulting work and coaching teachers, owning the daycare, and making sure that, you have, when you own your own thing, you can make sure that the teachers or the educational approach that you have is something that you want to have. So I definitely don't think that you should feel like you have to go into the classroom, especially you've been running camps, you've been working with kids for a very long time, so you have that experience, and especially with younger children. So opening a daycare is something that you can do with the experience that you already have. So I'm really excited to do that.
We had the education program there too, and it was ready to teach. And so we went to the elementary schools every Tuesday and Thursdays, and you had like your own classroom, basically like I guess you say like a shadow, because you basically shadow the teacher, watching everything, working with the kids. So we went on field trips with them. We basically spent the whole school year with them. And then so I feel like we're doing that too. So like, okay, I do.
Yeah, so you already have the experience to know what you would be getting into, in the school anyway. So I know you said that in 2 years you have 2 more years left in your degree program. But what's next for your business specifically? What is something that we need to be looking out for as it relates? I know you said you got something in the works.
I have to, because I have a shirt on.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna start doing t-shirts. And so I came, me and my daddy. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the whole story. Okay. So so finals and stuff was coming up. So you got midterms. Really, midterms is coming. This is right before we got into school for spring break. And so I'm taking 6 classes because I graduated from TJC in May. So I'm taking 6 classes because I didn't want to take like.
That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, I didn't want to just take like 4 and have to like take the rest of the semester. Like, okay, I can just finish all of them.
4 is regular, y'all. Just in case you wonder.
And so I'm taking 6 classes, and like 2 of them was online. So I be getting like really, really overwhelmed. Like I do, like, because then I want to be a high girl, and I gotta do my classes, and then I want to go out on the weekend, and I want to go hang out with friends. But I know I got all this assignments to do. So I was like really, really overwhelmed. So I was in the library. I was gonna do my homework. Y'all started crying. So I called my mom, called my daddy. So my daddy, he don't be babying anymore. I'm gonna be babying. She's like, you need to come home, you can take a break, if you need to take a break, like, it's okay. So daddy was like, you know what you signed yourself to, so what you gonna do? Like, you'll cry, like, you gonna be done, like, what you gonna do? So I'm sitting there, because I hate when he be mean to me, and I hate when he don't
Right.
be mean, but I be wanting
You know
to baby
what
me.
you
Yeah, and he don't want to baby me, so I'm sitting there with an attitude in the library, because I'm like, this is not what I want to hear.
Right.
And he was like, what you gonna do? Like, it's nothing for a boss, like, you know what you signed yourself, so what you gonna do? And so I came to the same with my daddy. And it just say nothing is too much for a boss to walk a plane.
Right.
Because I was really in there crying. I was complaining. I was like, this is too much. Like, why not do this? Like, I got all these assignments. I'm not gonna finish all these. But I got it all done though. Like, I really started. I had my little mental work in. I sit there, got myself
Got right
together.
back to it.
And then I started to finish my homework. I finished everything. I passed all my midterms and everything. But then I started making these shirts or whatever. Like, we got a whole freaking machine, all that kind of stuff at home. So I actually just figured out how to do it yesterday. I've been playing with it for like 2 months. And which is crazy, because I've been like stressing myself out, because like I tell you, I've been wanting to add new stuff to my business. So I'm like, dang, what am I going to do next? It gotta be something that's like, that's gonna have high demand. Like, I want to have something, that's gonna keep, like I know money will keep coming in.
Right.
And I know I keep up with like the hottest saying stuff too, so like period proof, like I know I can have all that stuff popping, like I know how to do all this stuff. So like dang, like
right now.
and so
No,
I
bet you get her ass be saying that shit.
and so I was trying to say, I'm like, no, we can do shirts, like I can do this, like we can have all these sayings on all this stuff, like people go buy it, like we can do all of this.
Right.
Yeah, so last night I just got it on, like I could start playing with the machine, like some guy, cause it's just been sitting in there, cause we don't know how to do it. So I started doing it, so I came up with this, and so I'm gonna keep like playing with everything until I do it, and I'm gonna sell these cute little shirts, cute sayings, and different colors and stuff, and then I wanna start doing like, I can do birthday shirts, family shirts, I wanna start doing stuff like this too.
Do your own camp shirts and that.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. This is, and you went over it real quickly. I don't know if everybody picked up on it, but you gave some really good game. This is at least like the 4th revenue stream that you named. But you said before you started to decide to do the t-shirts, you said you wanted to pick something that you knew was going to consistently make money. So tell me a little bit about that again, about how you decided, like you were talking about before you decided what your next venture was, you kind of had like a checklist that you went through to make sure it was smart for you to go into that.
I actually was at school in my dorm. I was studying for the midterms, and I be getting like sidetracked real easy. So I was sitting there supposed to be studying, but I was over here thinking like, man, what I'm gonna do next to make some money. So I stopped studying. I started studying and everything, and so I was just sitting there. So I actually gonna start. Okay, so like I don't know, I can talk about this. I should be able to. But like, it's real popular in high school. Everybody smoking, everybody drinking and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I called my daddy, because I was supposed to go out that night, and cause I like to go out all the time. My dad's like, maybe if you sit down sometime, you can come up with new business, you can do this and this. I hate telling him you're right. So I actually did go out that night. So I actually did come up with a new business, and I came up with new stuff and everything. So I was sitting there, so I was like, oh, I can get these grinders, I can sell them. Like, I know people go buy these grinders. And I know how girls be burning their nails and stuff too. So I had to have these cute little rings where they could do like, little blunts in the rings. So I was like, cool, I know this gonna sell. But has stuff wailing China, have shipping and all that stuff super duper high. But I was like, I can't charge these people $25 for these grinders, because I ain't gonna make no money back. And then like they going about it. So then I can't do that. Started finding this little other ideas, some little slides and purses. I was gonna maybe do that to my friends. They was all for it. So I was like, I don't know how everybody else gonna think about this. Like, this ain't gonna sell. So I prayed about it. I was really stressed about it. I left it alone. And then I've been telling her I'm gonna do shirts, but she'd get frustrated. She couldn't ever do it either. So then I really called my dad, like, Daddy, so what should I do next? Like, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
And then he's like, what you gonna think gonna see? He always tell me, you gotta look at the man, like, what everybody has to look, what everybody doing, like, stuff like that. And then so I sat there, and I just thought it was crazy how yesterday I got up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play with this machine, and I figured it all out.
And you got it done.
Yeah. So
yeah. What's because you have a lot of things happening, more than a lot of super grown folks that I know. So I know that scheduling is the hardest part, but how do you approach that in a successful way? How do you keep yourself disciplined? Like you said, you want to be a high girl, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to make sure these grades are good. How do you approach making sure that stays balanced?
I really don't know. I really don't know how to keep balance. I really don't. My phone is really the center of everything. So I'm always on my phone. So like with school, we got like the campus app. I turn all my notifications for that.
Right.
I know I may forget something. I'm gonna set alarms and stuff, or I set calendars on my stuff, and I set times out for stuff. So I'm gonna wake up, okay, this time I'm gonna make myself sit here and do this homework, and I got the rest of the day. I can go be a hospital. I can go do this.
Yeah.
Or be like, I gotta finish this. Like I know I gotta do this, but another thing, so I be like, okay, if I'm gonna go out to party and I'm gonna go to work, then you can go home and do your homework. Like, if you go do this, then you gotta do this. So that's another reason. Like, I hold myself accountable, I feel like.
Yeah.
So, like, if you go do this, like, you have to do this.
That's discipline though.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I tell him he's probably one of the most disciplined people that I've met. But from the conversations that we've had with you today, that's an extreme amount of discipline that I'm gonna say the average 20-year-old does not
At all.
Does not
So
have.
I want to put this on record and say this. Shout out to your mama, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, and your daddy, because you brought up both of them people as it relates to your drive and as it relates to maybe you want to give up or even your success or even your morals or upbringing. This is like for a 20-year-old, like this is
I wouldn't
through
think
the
I
roof.
did.
I
I
was
wouldn't
doing
do
it.
it.
Through the roof, you know,
Okay,
because
good shit.
I you know, say pay on to your mother and father and you for just being so determined
Right.
at 20 years old, man. Cause
I couldn't do it without my mama or my daddy, especially my friends, like my family. I won't be able to do none of this stuff. And like everything I worry about them, like, y'all like this? Y'all think I should do this? I'm like, mama, what you think? Or daddy, this ain't going like the way I thought it was. Like, what I have to do? I call my grannies. I love all my them, like all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know
Good
what I do
foundation.
them.
Yeah,
This
that
support
determination and that discipline and not being afraid to try, that's huge. What's one of the biggest lessons you've learned through this process of being an entrepreneur?
Nothing come easy. You gotta have patience.
Right.
Gotta have patience. Like, what else? It's actually a lot I've learned. I feel like I taught myself a lot of stuff. But like my biggest thing is patience. I do not have patience. I feel like if I do something, it needs to be gone tomorrow. Or like if I come out with this, all my lip gloss needs to be gone tomorrow.
No.
Or like if I see this dance online, I need to learn this dance right now or I'm gonna be dead. Like, I don't have no patience. So that's the hardest thing. But that's what taught me patience. I'm actually learning now, I feel like. So I think I'm getting better at it.
Yeah.
I think that's how the t-shirts came about. Because I was like pressuring myself every day, like, what are you going to do? You figure out something. And I just left it alone. I stopped worrying about it. I was like, it'll fall in place. And it's just crazy how I started doing this thing.
Yeah.
So,
I'm extremely impressed.
Me too.
I'm extremely
Me
impressed.
too.
Seriously.
I want to know this. Do you do like pop-ups, shops, or if people have something and they can contact you, you can come set up your shop?
So I actually just moved into a salon to do lashes.
Where is this at?
Yeah, it's a cotton. Yeah, I can figure my friends. Okay, it's on cotton. I moved in the shop with my Aunt Frida. She do braids and everything.
Oh
yeah.
Frida, is it entwined
I think
Frida or something like that? Okay. Yeah.
Where is this at? Longview, Texas, right?
Yeah, it's in Longview, Texas,
Okay.
325 East Cotton Street. I actually, because they know I do individual lashes, so I do like walk-ins just for the individual lashes, because it only takes me like 30 minutes to an hour to do them. They're only $25, so I do them like real fast. I do them. And then sometimes I do little events where like we did the fast bash, you know, they had it in Longview with all the artists. I did that last year. That was my first event ever with Mama. And I had like the glosses and my shades and everything after I did that. And then I just do little stuff. Sometimes like, okay, I'm gonna be here, y'all can come here and shop this. Or like I'm gonna be here and I got this. Or sometimes I like post on Facebook, I'm free today. Y'all let me know, we can meet. I got the glosses on here, I got Sassy pins on here.
I will pull up.
Do stuff like
The
that.
hustle is
Yes,
real,
it
y'all. This hustle is
You
real.
can't teach some of that. You can't teach that. You can't teach that. She has given so many useful tips today in this conversation, even with just having patience and nothing comes easy. Like the gems that you're dropping today are great for everybody.
And well spoken too.
Yeah.
Very
I
well
really was
spoken.
practicing. I was nervous. Oh, let's meet on the top. Because that's how I can get up. So,
You're doing an amazing
It's the
job.
Pressbox, man. We tell it how it is.
Yeah.
We speak the people's language. So
Yeah.
people that we doing business with
yeah,
can understand us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't trying to put on or nothing, you know.
Yeah. That's why I said I'll just be myself. So it'll be okay.
So we know that the current environment has a lot of people sitting down and staying in the house and minding their business, but you told us that you have a website out. You also have the starter kit. So just as a reminder, just kind of tell us how we can follow you on Facebook and how we can get to the website to just make sure that we're on top of what it is that you have going on. And I also really want you to emphasize how people can get that starter kit, because everybody has some time right now to get some stuff.
That's exactly why I've been pushing it too. So like y'all have nothing else to do.
Right.
Y'all complain about not having a job. Make your own money.
Come on,
Yeah, like make your own money. But like my Facebook is Chaniya Polk, CHANIYA, then POLK. And then my business, my website is www.sassycollections.net. And I actually just started a YouTube channel probably 4 weeks ago. And on there I drop little stuff, I vlog everything, record everything. And I think I'm gonna do like some little videos, I guess.
Like the day in the life kind
Yeah,
of.
maybe, stuff like that. And so it's living with noodles. Noodles is my nickname.
Okay.
That's the name of the channel?
Yeah.
Living with Noodles, y'all go subscribe
Yes,
right
and
now.
I have 4 videos up already. And then it's Noodles NOODLESS. And so yeah, I dropped this stuff on there too.
Okay.
And I feel like I should get more information on business kit and stuff on there too. But you can just inbox me and just let me know you want to purchase a business kit. I just posted it yesterday. Or I just comment on the post and then I just inbox them and I just like email it all to them and like all the information. They can download to their phone, their computer, whatever.
And get started.
It's really easy.
You got any, I don't know, you got any closing words? Because I need to go find me at least 3 more hustles today.
Well, I would really say as an educator and as somebody that sits in a room with people a lot of the time trying to figure out what we need to do to make sure that our black children are okay, I am leaving this interview with an extreme amount of hope. The skill set that you have, and like you said, the discipline that you have and the manner in which you carry yourself, I am very, very impressed. And conversations like this is what tells me that, you know, our children are going to be okay. We're going to be okay, and we put some great foundations into them. And I'm hoping that if it's parents that are listening, please send this to your child to listen to, because as a 20-year-old, you are so much further along than a lot of grown-ups that I know have said, for the last 5-10 years, I want to start a business, but have not moved.
I ain't moved the
And
muscle.
this conversation is going to be, like you said, we're going to add at least 1 or 2 things to the revenue stream. We got to. We got to. So yeah, I'm honored. I'm very, very proud of the work that you're doing. And whenever you're ready to start that daycare, let me know because I'll co-sign for it.
Okay, I
Definitely.
You got any closing words you want to tell the people?
I want to say thank y'all for having me first.
Absolutely.
And thank you, JB. And for people, shop Sassy Collections and get touched by Sassy. And be on the lookout for my t-shirts and everything. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. And to be nice and like motivational and everything. Keep faith. Keep going.
Yeah, and keep
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
close to you to
everything.
practice on.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Shout out to the
homie.
homie.
Yeah, all my friends that say something though, like all of me. That was horrible at first. That was.
You got to start somewhere, but that's a friend right there. You have a
They
good
all,
time around.
all in the word about the gloss, even if it was horrible, they probably still would wear it.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to lash.
That's what
They got a little group text about you, girl. I'm
I
gonna wear this shit, but ooh,
Yeah.
I'm glad when she get this shit right. I'm gonna wear it, but as soon as she leave, I'm gonna wipe this shit off, girl.
Because I know my gloss was horrible at first too. Remember Biddy, she made the whole commercial, and it was a horrible commercial. She made a whole commercial about the lip gloss.
But you have
My lip
one.
gloss too was horrible and everything, y'all. It was like all greasy and everything. She still was posting them, still was making the commercial and
That's
everything.
Serious about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All my friends really support me. I'm really thankful for them.
You got a good circle around.
And my family and everything too. I want to say like my school teachers played a big role in everything too. A lot of my teachers really helped me too.
Yeah.
Like my trick coach, all and my dance coaches.
Right, because it sounds like you said, like throughout the entire process, they were each giving you, you know, some
Everybody
gems.
was there for me when I needed them.
Yeah.
Everybody was not being selfish, you know, like or didn't want to help me. So I think that's why I'm big on helping people too. Like,
Yeah.
like if people would text me like, Shania, what you use in your videos? I'm gonna send it to you. Like,
You so good
like
seeing,
yeah, like
right?
I want everybody else to eat. It's enough for everybody.
Absolutely.
Another gym.
That's not in the
It's
word.
enough for
It's
everybody.
enough
It's
for
enough for
everybody.
everybody, man. It's not a lack of nothing out here, man. It's only a lack of hustle
Yes.
and determination and drive. If you got that, man, sky is the limit.
Yeah.
Well, shit, y'all. I'm glad you came through. Shout out to everybody you brought, you know what I'm saying? Family, mama, daddy, friend, brother, and the baby. Deidre, thank you for coming in and really navigating. I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me on my premiere episode.
You know, right. Everybody out there in YouTube world, y'all remember, man. Y'all go hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share, tell somebody to tell somebody. And we out of here, man. We'll holler at y'all.
Peace.